Hello, welcome back. Satonan here. This is the Daily Grind, and this is Saint Seiya Tencent, the original Chinese server. And I'm going to upload some live Galaxy duels from the Chinese server because over here I'm really underpowered and I get some pretty humiliating defeats. And well, this is the future of the server, or this is the future of the game. When everybody gets full teams of level 80 with full 8 cents tunes, things turn very difficult. So I'm going to try to cheese my way with Divine Cloth Iki, one of my very few level 80 characters. I never took this game seriously until a couple of months ago, so I'm way behind the curve. Like, I initially only wanted to have a collection of the characters, but then later on I noticed that this is not a fully pay to win game. So I have been trying to bring my characters up to speed so they are competitive, and it's been working out so far. Alright, so let's try this. Let's awaken the Phoenix and let's hope that I get a chance to heal that Phoenix. Because my characters are not very well built in this version. And also the guy you have to get rid of here is Hades, but yeah, Cannon works too. In a pinch. Ooh, I get to keep the Phoenix for the second round. Barely, but I get him. Every time an enemy or a friend takes a turn, not action, takes a turn, even if they are stunned, the Phoenix strikes. And as you can see, this is pretty lame and pretty overpowered. Well, that's the meta over here. And I might lose. I don't care. I don't really care about winning or losing here. I just want my participation medals. And there's another thing you can do with the Phoenix when you don't have a lot of leech. Then you can instead cocoon yourself in fire, and the Phoenix gets more life as your friends strike. This looks like... Well, he could try to get rid of my Hades. No, dude, you shouldn't have done that. Hades is the guy to kill because he gets to call the eclipse. Like, Isaac is the least of your problems. Hades is your problem. And now we're going to get rid of June. Even though my oh god. You see, this is why Isaac wasn't his biggest problem, because the little girl, yeah, you should have given up like 2 rounds ago. Every tentacle and every spirit, every death mask spirit counts like an ally or an enemy and a turn. So every time one of the tentacles attacks or one of the little ghosts attacks, then the Phoenix also strikes. So the only way to deal with this is to try to get rid of the Phoenix first. But when you are a super munchy as munch like I just was, you just throw Hades into the fray, and things get real ugly real fast. Now my Phoenix is missing a ton of leech. He has to have at least 12% leech or something like that, so he can self-sustain. because every time the Phoenix attacks, it takes life away from him. And when he turns back into Iki, his health bar is reduced. So he's weaker every time you cast the Phoenix. That's why you have to keep your first Phoenix up for as long as possible. And it's possible and it's goddamn broken. Because you get all of that for just 2 energy. You get an AoE opener, and then you get what is potentially a perma strike. Like, you're supposed to be using June in this lineup to share the damage that the Phoenix suffers every round. Um, but it hasn't been working for me because my June is not very high. So I'm gonna try to get rid of Mu first, or just make this guy life impossible. This skill upgrades the power of the Phoenix, and he's probably going to try to use his Starlight Distinction next. No, he didn't get a marker. Okay, anyways, let's get more life, and I get a double turn. And let's try to get rid of Hades. The Cosmos I have equipped makes it that every time Iki attacks a character faster than him, he gets increased damage. But he needs a ton of defense. So let's see how it goes. I think he gets to go first. This is why I keep insisting to you guys, upgrade your speed ratings. You're going to need that. And let's try to get rid of Hyun to self-heal. Let's give more power to the Phoenix. Oh, low battery power, so after this fight, I'm gonna close the video. But just so you get a taste. My characters are not optimized, by the way. I have several on level 60 and several on level 70 because I didn't think I would last playing this game. I thought, well, I'm going to check it out, see how the whales play, what the chances are of you building, because all of these gacha games where you pull for stuff. Well, I'm not really a fan of these games mechanics where they overcharge people and make you spend a lot of money just to pull the characters and then make you spend more money gearing up the characters. Oh, he gets his Eclipse now. Nice. And turns out that this is a pretty playable game. Like you have decent chance of doing stuff without investing a ton of money. And you're not going to be top of the server or anything like that, but you do have a decent chance of pulling stuff. Let's hope I get enough HP to pull this off. I think he doesn't have energy to attack with the ghost. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna win this by a hair. By a hair. Yeah, if that guy had 4 energy points the past round, I was dead. Because everybody has death mask built like this. The more of your teammates that are dead, there's a cosmos called Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead, where for every ally that is dead, it gives you a buff of 20% cosmic attack or physical attack, but for death mask is super wonderful. It gives you 20% cosmic attack per death teammate for 3 turns, and you get a shield of 20% of your maximum HP also for 3 rounds, and it's actually a heal. And if you go beyond your full health, then it turns into an overflowing shield. So the next time, there's a trick where you set Death Mask very, very fat, like with 60,000 HP points and around 9,000 Cosmic Attack power rating. And you just side him with... I'm just gonna lose on purpose because I want my participation. You set him up with low-level characters that get killed real fast, so you get your 4 energy points on the first turn, and then you just obliterate the enemy team, because if you are near 10,000 cosmic attack rating, then you get for 5 death teammates, you get double your cosmic attack, so you attack with 20,000 cosmic attack points. Oh, so no Evil Saga. Yeah, Evil Saga is bad. Oh, this guy has Evil Saga. Should have known. And I got nobody on control. And he's full control with Death Mask. Tell me if you want to risk it. Now, when Evil Saga is on the field, you either crowd control him or you just attack him and kill him first. Has to go first, or else he's going to kill your entire team. And this becomes a psychological challenge race where nobody gets to use energy because Evil Saga doesn't care. Evil Saga is going to strike whoever uses energy more than 2 points at a time. So come on, use your AoE. I'm not going to do anything. I have all the patience in the world, and I'm planning on losing this. But please, by all means, use your AoE, coward. Coward. He's a giant coward. Come on. No dead bodies to summon. And I'm not going to heal. Silly rabbit, yeah. Now she's healed from action for at least a couple of rounds. Because I don't think this guy has a maximized passive. Yeah, she's going to be out of the fight for 2 rounds more or less. Like, look, I don't care. I don't care, you're just giving me ammunition. Come on. Sooner or later, I'm going to be able to kill that evil Saga, sooner or later. Wow, that evil Saga is real nasty. But I get a double turn, so there we go again. That Cosmos you saw right there, that's Salamander. That's the Cosmos that is going to get released today. And it's designed precisely for that, to keep you from dying. I personally dislike that, but it's a valid strategy to keep your character from dying. Especially if you have Evil Saga around. Yep, that was going to happen. And now Evil Saga is gone. And I get to do my party trick. Guess who is going to eat? Even though I'm gonna die, I think. Yeah. So let's save the party trick for later. Come on, come on, come on! Should have healed, boy. Should have healed. Like this. Because now I'm not going to care if my Phoenix lives or die, or Death Mask for that matter. Yeah, see if I care. There you go. That's the thing with Death Mask. Once there are more than 5 enemies or allies dead on the field, Death Mask is just nasty. Now, are you checking these ratings just to give you an idea how broken the Golden Phoenix is? God Phoenix. there's my opponent on the low side of the screen, bottom of the screen. His characters are mostly level 80, and they were unable to withstand the force of the Phoenix. So, for all of those you guys asking, oh, what character should I invest on? Do you really want to get a broken character? Do you care about PvP? But you don't care that it's 5 months down the road? Start saving your summoning stars starting now, today, so you get 700 or 800 summoning stars when God Cloth Phoenix releases. Because this guy is, damn, he's broken. You just saw that. Like, Hades is not really necessary. Hades is just there to scare the other people. Like, oh, this guy got Hades. Like, he may have a trick or two up their sleeve, because you know what? This team is even worse and more broken if it's got Jamian instead of Marine, and it's got June instead of Hades. That's the meta team right now. So there you have it, and it's pretty cheap. June, it's an A card. Jamian, it's an A card. No cost, no energy. The God Cloth Phoenix Iki, it's just 2 energy. June, it's 1 energy to use the thing. So the trick is you can even forgo Kiki entirely, because you equip your June with the Marsh Fairy, so you start PvP with 3 energy points. You make June and Iki God Cloth as fast as possible, and as fast as possible I'm meaning over 700 points, and then you chain whip with June. Then you start you charge your Hoyok Tensho, the Wings of the Phoenix, with Iki, and you set up the Phoenix. Jamian has to come third, so you give a super heal into the Phoenix once it's converted, so it gets 80% of its HP back at no cost. You let Deathmask take whatever turn, do whatever on his turn, and with another A card that it's Kraken Isaac, you just spam his basic over and over and over. And if you want to be particularly nasty, you bring in Cassius as your last character, just so they can't attack Jamian directly. And that's the current meta team. But I don't have Cassius, and my June is not up to speed, and I'm working on Jamian and stuff like that. But that's my 3 participations for the Chinese server, and let's go check the rewards before I run out of battery so I can upload this. This is the victory. Oh, it's Summoning Star. Nice. And this one usually gives you blue book pieces, and now I have a new blue book. And if I sound particularly energetic after the other video, I made 2 videos today. One is featuring the contents of today's patch for the Awakening version. It is because I'm really happy, because I just upgraded God Clodiki to level 80 a few days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm working on his Cosmos, and he's not yet perfect. Most of the time I lose when I play this team. Oh, there's the season 10. Nice. I don't go for the immortal one, but I like to collect the frames for the seasons. This one is the 1st anniversary, and the frames are just well, the name is implied that these things are just for fashion. They are just collectibles, but I like featuring my current season, and I have I think I'm only missing the fifth Galaxy season because I couldn't play for a couple of weeks, and I didn't get my participation frame for one of the seasons. I don't remember if it was the fifth or the sixth one, but there is one I'm missing. And there's also some missions related to Galaxy competition today. So let's change that. Oh, there's a five one. Ah, it's for Cosmos. Ah, later today. I already have all of this. Um, and you see, another reason, because people have been asking, I don't do how to challenge such and such on the on these things, for example, like how to pass normal mode on the shrine, how to get past hard mode on the shrine, and stuff like that. It's because it's very roster dependent. Like if you want to do this super early, you pretty much have to have the whole roster unlocked and most of the supports to level 60 for easy and to level 70, 5 stars for normal and full 80 for elite or hard mission. So I feel it's unfair to tell people, oh, just equip Ayolos in your team and one shot whoever. Yeah, what if I don't have Ayolos? What if I don't have yet the resources to do that, to one shot people? What if I don't have Daedalus? Because Daedalus is quite rare as a drop, and it's even rarer to have him skilled up to max within 1 month of the game existing. Like mine in the Awakening version is level 3, I think, on his power steel. And over here, I never worked on him because I never got him until like 2 months ago. I started getting shards for Daedalus. Look, I finally have him maxed out, but I didn't have him. Like until 2 or 3 months ago, I didn't even have the guy. So now I'm working on him because he's useful. I know his meta. He's one of the characters I was recommending the most. So if you get him early, work on him. Like if you have June early, work on her. And some guys that people still don't believe me that they are meta, like as soon as you get Misty, start working on Misty. Bring him to 6 stars on level 80. Not as a priority, but start gathering stuff for him. This guy, there was an old video like a month and a half old where I say don't spend resources on these guys, and Jamian was in this list. Well, Divine Clothiki brought him back from the trash can. And now this is a character that you have to work on early on because you are going to need him. And not just for Divine Pegasus, but for some other stuff as well. Divine Pegasus, Divine Phoenix. Where's another? But there are some others that just go down. For example, if you have Algol and you have many dupes of Algol, start working on him right away. Heavy control and heavy retaliation strikes. This guy, Casal Lunares, who is still missing on the Awakening version, I have been playing more with him, and I have been using him on several compositions. Yeah, don't go crazy on him, but he's very fun to use. Like he's super fun when you just copy an enemy Hades and get his skills and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna showcase Casa Lunares later on. Also Fiber Dicky. Like don't call resources on him. And for the Legion bosses, this girl that I particularly don't care for or don't like, but this gal is super meta for Legion bosses and for Legion Assault and stuff like that, because of her ability to attack outside of her turn whenever an ally uses energy and attacks this guy. And my cell phone is about to die, so I'm gonna cut this short here. And I know many of you don't like him because he has pink armor, but for God's sake, for Chrome's sake, work on your Shun. This guy is meta all the way into the coming year. So, with that said, I thank you all for your time. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Click on the little bell so you get a notification. And leave your comments, your questions, your doubts on the comments below. And as soon as possible, if it is within my power, I will answer you back. So, see you again. See you next time. And remember, keep grinding on.